Yo, check this out. Greetings from Smyrna. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having a great time in Smyrna. Last weekend, we went to an awesome air show and we could see planes. Greetings from Smyrna Depot District. And hashtag at Visit Rutherford, Tennessee. Visit Rutherford TN. And this art piece is courtesy of Suzanne.lebo22@gmail.com. Shout out to Suzanne Lebeau for providing us with this awesome work of art. This is P9 coming at you with another video, and I come at you from Smyrna, Tennessee. Smyrna is a town in Rutherford County, and it is roughly 15 minutes away from Murfreesboro, and it's probably it's in the Nashville metro area, so about roughly 30 minutes from Nashville, give or take. But this is Smyrna, Tennessee. So Smyrna is a town of about 53,000. So it is essentially a suburb of Nashville. And this town was actually incorporated in 1869, and it was named after the ancient Greek city of Smyrna. As you can see, it does have a small town vibe to it in the downtown. This is downtown Smyrna. It goes in an assembly hall right there, that building with the red awnings. Smyrna Depot Farmers Market. So apparently they have a farmers market over here at the Smyrna Depot. And here goes a marker of a Confederate scout by the name of DeWitt Smith Joe. So it's just another one of the Confederate soldiers. Who served in the 20th Tennessee Infantry and was captured at the Battle of Mill Springs in 1862. So it's just another one of Tennessee's several Civil War monuments. You can see it's the Tennessee Civil War trails. Now this right here is the Smyrna Depot, and they host a farmers market, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and this is during the months of May through September. So they still have like 2 more months to go, but it runs only on Saturdays at 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and this is its many sponsors, as you can see. Now the historical significance of this depot is that it was used during the Civil War times, as Smyrna is located between Nashville and Chattanooga. So here it goes right here. And it looks like this right here, this part of the depot was converted into a sound stage. So as you can see, there's some speakers over here. So and so apparently they have like concerts or, you know, different events. And as you can see, they have seating right here too, these benches. And they have some tables over here too with the umbrellas over them. So you can come out here and also, you know, just chill and eat, read a book or whatever. It's a pretty relaxing area. And see, as you can see, this, it's 3:30 in the afternoon and these clouds are really heavy now. It was actually quite sunny when I was in Murfreesboro earlier, but now these clouds are really heavy, like it could start raining at any given moment. And to be quite frank, I actually looked at the forecast, and it looks like these last couple of weeks of July is going to be, you know, overcast, cloudy, and rainy. So I'm not sure how it's going to be in August, but a lot of these cities in the south are going to be like getting a lot of thunderstorms. But as you can see right here, this clock that has the town of Smyrna and the year it was established in 1869. Here's the other side of the Smyrna Depot with the flags. They have the American flag and the town of Smyrna flag right here. And you have the Tennessee state flag right over here. So that, by the way, guys, the main drag in downtown Smyrna is called Front Street. And here's just some of the architecture that surrounds the depot district. So I wanted to get this right over here. And And it right here is the main drag. It's called, I think it's called Lowry Street. So you can see this banner right here that has the flag, the American flag, and historic Smyrna. Just a little history of the Smyrna Railroad Depot. It's a combined freight and rail passenger house. It was erected in 1851 and replaced in 1873, and it was a direct result of the charter granted by the state of Tennessee on December 11th, 1845 to the Nashville and Chattanooga Railroad to connect this area with seaports of Charleston and New Orleans. The depot is the brick rectangular shaped structure that is due west just across the tracks. So that's what we just saw. And yeah, not only was it an important that it was, you know, between Nashville and Chattanooga, it also was basically a conduit to, you know, the seaport cities like Charleston, South Carolina, and New Orleans, Louisiana. And Sam Davis, this is a name who was synonymous with the town of Smyrna. And in the house 1 mile northeast lived the boy hero of the Confederacy, a trooper in the Coleman Scouts, CSA. He was captured by the Federals with secret papers of great value to the Confederacy. Threatened with death unless he gave the source of his information, he steadfastly refused. He was hanged at Pulaski, Tennessee, November 27, 1863. So in essence, you know, even at the threat of death, he stood his ground, and he gave his life apparently for the information, the secret information that he did not want his adversaries to get a hold of. And here's a rock right here. He was only 21 years old, Sam Davis. So it was a marker that was erected by the General Robert Lee Chapter, United Daughters of the Confederacy of Nashville, Tennessee. So again, he was 21. He was born in 1842 to 1863, died in 1863, as it was mentioned on the marker. And just over here across the street, just a slew of establishments, you know, restaurants, you know, locally owned businesses. But it seems like this is like a little park that's on the main drag leading into downtown. And this little structure right here, it's giving the pagoda vibes that you commonly see in Chinatown. I wanted to come over here though, because this is a pretty interesting landscape park right here. And it's located right alongside a major highway, or a street rather, major corridor that runs through Smyrna, called Lowry Street. So this park right here is called Zama Park. That's Z-A-M-A, Zama Park. And as you can see, this arch right here, it pretty much just gives kind of like the descriptives of Smyrna. It's known for its industry, which, by the way, I forgot to mention that Smyrna is the home of the Nissan manufacturing plant. So if you ever wonder where the Nissan manufacturing plant is here in America, they have it right here in Smyrna, which is in the Nashville metropolitan area. But yeah, this is a really nice landscaped park right here. Now, let me go back. Now, one of the well, the sister city to Zama, or to Smyrna, excuse me, the sister city to Smyrna, Tennessee is Zama, which is located in Japan, and their connection has to do with their mutual affiliation with Nissan. Both cities have historically excelled in 3 areas: agriculture, hospitality, and manufacturing. This park represents these 3 important themes in its 3 distinct plazas to honor Smyrna's connection to its sister city. So Zama is considered a rural city in Japan and was originally comprised of farmland. Similarly, Smyrna started off as an agrarian community, with its principal economic force being agriculture until the early 1940s. So yes, you know, and also, you know, basically, in short, you know, like, where the reason why Zama and Smyrna are known for its hospitality, because that's a huge sector of the economy. You know, like at one point in time, Zama and Smyrna, their main, you know, sectors of economy were agriculture. But then eventually, with Nissan, with the advent of automobiles and manufacturing, that's where Nissan came into play. And, you know, of course, Nashville being the metro area that has the American Nissan plant, you know, Zama is the same thing in Japan. They have a manufacturing plant for Nissan. And of course, with hospitality, that being, you know, parks and hotels and things of that nature, both of those cities have a slew of parks and hotels. So as you can see right here, it has hospitality on the banner. And let me go this way because I want to go over here to the arch. There it is. So I mentioned earlier the pagoda that we passed by is actually Japan, where that's famous at. Well, we're gonna come across it again, but yes, it has it's similar to like Japanese style architecture. As you can see right here, this arch is for agriculture. And there goes a marker. As you can see, Zama Park, Mayor Mary Esther Reed. They have the town council members right here, the park advisory board, and the town manager, Brian Hercules, and director of parks, Mike Moss, town attorney, Jeffrey Peach. And it was designed by Ragan Smith, and the general contractor was Greenway of Nashville, and September of 2020. So this park was you know, established in 2020. during the C19 year. And yep, this is the Sister City program. And here's a map that shows how far of distance it is from Smyrna, Tennessee, right here, all the way to Zama, Japan. So we're talking 6,679 air miles. So there you go. The Sister City program was established between the town of Smyrna and Zama, Japan in 1991. Interesting. Interesting. And there goes Zama Park, Sister City banner right here. Again, here's the pagoda, as I mentioned earlier, and it has 2 benches underneath it, which would I would imagine provides for good shade, you know, when there is sweltering heat. But obviously right now there's no sign of the sun, so it's nothing but clouds. So but we're still gonna make the best of it. So I make my way back towards downtown Smyrna to wrap up the video. That was that loud Mustang motor that you guys just heard. Check this out. Sculpture right here. That's nice. It has a light in there. Gets Dow Smith, Dempsey Dilling and Associates, the ones who put that together. Guys, I swear it looks like it could just start pouring down raining at any given moment now. I mean, these clouds are like super heavy. And shit. Man, it's real. Oh, sorry. It's a furniture store called Thornhill Home. Start raining here pretty soon. All right. Y'all see those cloud formations? That's another thing I've always been interested in that you guys probably haven't known about me. I'm very much into cloud formations. So you heard it here first during the Smyrna, Tennessee walking vlog. Your boy P9 has a huge fascination for cloud formations. But yeah, back to the video. Yeah, it's an ice cream spot that opened up in 2018 called Jan Artie's Homemade Ice Cream. Okay. And here's the thing about ice cream. Ice cream is good whether it's hot, cold, rainy. Ice cream is good no matter what the weather conditions are. Got a pawn shop over here too. Smyrna Pawn and Gun. So a few locally owned joints right here. Dan Parker Surveying. It's another thing I'm interested in is surveying and maps and engineering. So a real cloudy Sunday evening, or afternoon I should say. It's like the afternoon approaching evening, as it's 3:45 right now here in Tennessee. And here comes the Tennessee state flag design. And as you can see, Smyrna, Tennessee. Nice little mural painted on the side of this building. And a little further down that way is like a residential area. So the downtown area is really close to a residential area. The Front Street Pub right here. So they do have a pub downtown Smyrna, in the little small town. And of course you have this nice mural. Matter of fact, let me see if I can get it from the other angle. Nice mural right here. There you have the blue angels flying in the clouds. If you've never seen the Blue Angels in person, definitely make sure you go to a Fleet Week air show. I went with my my mother and stepfather years ago to Fleet Week in San Francisco. It was really you saw the Blue Angels flying. It was really a cool experience. Just a little sidebar, but check if Fleet Week ever comes to town, I advise you guys to go check that out. It's really cool experience. But yes, back to the mural. You have a tree right here. You have a house. It looks like it could be possibly a plantation house. I'm not sure. But you have 2 police officers, a female cop and a male cop. and you have military members, 3 military members, brandishing the flags. There's the Smyrna flag, the U.S. American flag, and the Tennessee flag. Then you have the train right here and on the railroad, which symbolizes Smyrna's history with railroads. And the artist of this painting, because it looks more like a painting, is a lady by the name of Leah Borse. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And the social media tag is @positiveart222. So that's another one I have to go check out. But this is really cool right here. This pub is closed today. It's Sunday, so nothing to see here. But this building here called the Refuge, it looks like they're open. It looks like it might be, I think it's it's a church. Okay, it's called the Refuge Church. Look, I looked in there, I saw a bunch of people in there, so I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, there you have it. Smyrna, Tennessee. That being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this video. And you know the drill. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button alongside the notification bell. That way, every time I drop a new vlog, you'll get the notification on your device. With that in mind, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I ask you guys to please have a safe Sunday evening. And also be safe in any impending severe weather that we have coming up in the latter part of this month, or at the end of this month rather, because we already are in the 21st. So the last couple of weeks of July, it looks like we're going to be hit with storms. So everybody be safe. That in mind, peace and take care.